All right, let's get started on 63, shall we? Okay, well, now I actually don't have a hard answer. I know that there's at least 48, but it could potentially be more. So it's at least 6 difference. At least 6 in here. Potentially more than that, though. Also, everything needs to have access to the star, which means that these two likely have to be open. One of them, at least. So has to be one somewhere in here. Interestingly enough, there's only 2 here. I actually know that because there's only 1 here, at least one of the 2 from these 2 are likely in this space. Actually, I know probably that every single one of the spaces minus 1 will be consumed in this row. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Funnily enough, I could easily just get something like that. Do something like that. Not enough to actually know. Hmm. Actually, most likely, they would do it inverse. I think that's how Matt would most likely do it. Oh, geez, I'm very far off. Which makes me think that my initial assumption was even off. Okay, can't just go off vibes on this one. Regardless of how much I would like to. Man, where can I find the starting point on this? Because that's really the important part, is finding where to start. That's probably think that makes a lot of sense. It's going to be some kind of zigzag into here, probably. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Funnily enough, it could just be something like that, but I don't think that's very likely. Yeah, see? Not very likely. I don't think this is probably correct either, though. So I should stop messing around like that. Could, in theory, no, because it has to only be one on this, and I don't have enough information to make that one. Hmm. Well, actually, funnily enough, because it has to have a way. No. No, actually, I mean, I don't know both of them are. No. Well, no, because it could be like that. Or inverse. Like that. And it comes all the way here, and then you get something like this. No. Right? Because. Yeah. Going off vibes again. And I've now forgotten what exactly was the last pattern that I did. Okay, let's start again. Uh, yeah, something like this. Start off with this. And then I was like, well, it's 5, but this one's a lot more 6s, and this one has more 8s. And that makes it likely that it's something like this, because then you get closure and a line, and you see this, and then from here you get 2 solid walls. Oh, I might actually be onto the solution, kind of, but not in the way that I was thinking. I think I'm kind of close in the way that it's definitely a mirror solution. And this side, I feel definitely is more open. I was thinking that, maybe it funnels out over to this side and then feeds in, kind of like some kind of pump almost, but no. It's entirely possible that it's something like this. What on earth? There's at least 5 in this row. 6, sorry. 6. There's 2 more missing in this row. Do I have a way to make an assessment on... Right? I swear there's something wrong with this. Like, I don't think it works actually the way you think it does. Three, four, five, six, 7. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4. Okay, so I messed up somewhere. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm good there. Got the ones here. I think that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. These two have to be here. I think these have to be here. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's right. It's an issue on this side. I think this side is solved correctly. Actually, no, I think that is exactly right. Hmm. It could easily be that these are actually wrong. Think. Nah, that can't be right. Or no, that could be right. So this is wrong. Or not necessarily. Could be a matter of only one of those are supposed to be blocked. Could entirely be something like that. So close and so far at the same time. Where am I missing something? It's entirely possible. Like, it needs two. And these can't have straight lines. It's two missing spots. Because it's 2 and 2, it makes it very likely that the spaces have to go at the ends. I mean, alternatively, I could go something really wild, like do something like that. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's going to be I think that is the correct one. Which is frustrating. Okay. Okay. I think that is very likely. I think it's very likely right. So, I think that makes a lot of sense. I think that makes perfect sense as well. I personally feel like that makes a lot of sense. But then it says, see, these are wrong, which that can't be right because you can't have a bomb able to hit another bomb. So it's like there has to be something. Like that has like saying I got 6 wrong. I just don't. There's something that I'm missing, and I just don't know what I'm missing. If someone sees the logic that I've just entirely whiffed on somehow, just the only one that makes sense. Because why have all these be this way? Like otherwise, it just doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, right there, got right there again. No, that has to be. I know it has to be something like this. What did I do wrong? I literally do not know what I did wrong last time. I could have sworn I got that solution. Maybe I missed an X. Maybe I missed an X. Rage inducing.